which are blue.
The concept is to drive these remotely controlled bodies called avatars. They're grown from human DNA mixed with DNA of the natives.
Avatar is set in 2154. These are the Navis, and their home planet of Pandora is about to be savaged by humans.
Ulrich is rolling and there's no stopping him.
Creating this world was mighty expensive. James Cameron has said the film's budget somewhere between $200 and $300 million. But he refutes suggestions it's the most expensive film of all time.
The budget is high. It's not the highest ever spent on a movie, but it's sort of in that class. But I think that, from a viewer's perspective, the best thing to think of is the ticket price doesn't change. So for the same price as a little independent film or a romantic comedy, you can have a big, spectacular adventure that takes you to another world and transports you for 2.5 hours and fully immerses you, through the 3D if you're, fortunate enough to be able to see it in a 3D theater.
The 3D was expensive, but nothing compared to the cost of the motion capture computer processes which turned the actors into aliens. Sigourney Weaver plays a scientist.
Tell me you're joking.
She last worked with James Cameron on Aliens back in 1986 and knows all about the director's desire to use costly technology to push cinema forward.
Every frame took 47 hours to create. And each frame is 1/24th of a second. That's why it was expensive. It's all on screen. It's not because we were riding around in golden limousines. It's all going to be there for the audience to take again and again.
And it's mightily impressed Steven Spielberg. He saw the film last Friday and described it as the most extraordinary experience he'd had in a cinema since seeing Star Wars in 1977. However, not all have been so enamoured. Last month, the US cartoon show South Park spent an episode making fun of the film, dubbing it Dances with Smurfs. The cast are already signed up for sequels though, and it will be the film's performance at the box office which determines whether or not Avatar will go on and on. Colin Patterson, BBC News.